Fantastic Four just had its second weekend at the domestic box office, and kind of disappointing and underwhelming to some people, but there's a wide array of factors, and I think it speaks to a much more larger kind of shift and divide amongst moviegoers and what's considered successful and what are the really big, high successful box office projects. So let's kind of talk about that and discuss it right now. So, if you didn't know, Fantastic Four in its second weekend took about a 66% drop off. Not terrible, but also not great. It's not as good as what Superman did. Superman probably had about a 50 to 55% drop off from week 1 to week 2. Fantastic Four, a little bit larger. And both those films, ironically, have not really done well in the international box office regards. That's a wide array of things. It's like the international box office really focusing on projects that are shot and filmed on overseas. It's the lots of just economical and environmental and political things kind of going into that as well. Not as much, I would say. But in large part in success, if you look at Fantastic Four's overall numbers, it's approaching about the 270, and there's like the projections. If you look at everything right now, it's probably going to land somewhere between 520 to 600 in its full box office run, which we have to really consider our expectations and temper them for what's considered a success. That is a success. The average comic book movie probably going forward now is going to be between that $500 to $800 million range, unless it's a giant property. If it's Spider-Man, if it's the Avengers, if it's like Batman or Justice League, those types of movies will be huge box office successes, and those will be the billion-dollar franchises because they have proven track record. Audiences show up no matter what or who's playing those roles to see those types of movies, like Spider-Man next year and then Doomsday in December. Mark it now, those are going to be billion-dollar movies, unless they're absolutely god-awful, which I don't have any expectation that they will be. So, we have to adjust our expectations as audiences, and we have to stop thinking about, oh, is this going to be a successful at the box office? Is this a failure? Is it a flop? Go there, enjoy a movie. Who cares how much it makes? Is the quality great? And if you look at Superman and then Fantastic Four, they are both excellent quality-wise movies that aren't going to be billion-dollar movies. And that's okay, and it makes complete sense. So, ultimately, going forward, let's stop caring about what the box office is. We should want it to succeed, but overall, we need it to be a great quality movie that gets us excited for the next phase. And I think that's what we have in store, especially with Marvel, from Thunderbolts to F4, and now we have Spider-Man and Avengers, which I think will be the billion-dollar tentpoles and franchises that they should be. And I'm excited for the future, but always go to the movies, and I will see you guys at the movies next time. Peace.